Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. In the last episode, we took on the Temple of Courage, got the bow, got ourselves a spirit that seems kind of a bit quiet of a spirit. Something seems to be a bit wrong with it, and we're gonna actually have to figure out exactly what's going on there, and exactly what its relation to Ciela is as well in this episode. As well as take on a bunch of side quests, because, you know, it's not a Zelda game without having a bunch of side quests to do, no siree. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to make our way back from the beginning of Molida Temple here. Actually, I think it's quicker to go this way. Hi, guy. You're a guy. Hi, guy. You're dead. So, oh, I kind of just jumped on top of a chew. Unfortunately, this isn't Mario. Jumping on enemies doesn't seem to work. Link is a bit, jumpingly challenged, I suppose. But we head out here, and you'll notice a sign on that door. So, while we've been in this temple, this guy happened to set up a strange project of sorts. He's doing his he's learning his adventurer's blood going on here, and well, we have a minigame to do involving, you guessed it, our bow. So we're gonna have to make some he's basically doing this to make some money apparently, because he needs money to make his trip to go find his own mermaid, who's actually a girl and not a mermaid in the slightest. Go you! But the shooting range, you can play if you have a bow and arrow, but we have a bow and arrow now, so 20 rupees. This game is a pain in the butt. You have 70 seconds to hit the targets, but you have to hit ghosts, but if you hit them consecutively without missing a shot, you can get up to 50 points. Also, you have to miss the girl targets, because you'll lose 50 points if you hit them. So, the way this works, in order to get all the rewards, you pretty much have to get an absolutely perfect score without any sort of mistake. To get the first reward, we can make a few mistakes, but to get the actual big reward, there's 2 rewards, by the way. But to get the bigger one, we pretty much have to be perfect. So, let's see if I can do it, because this is not easy. So basically, kind of hold your bow and aim, and you have to hit things on the top screen by kind of aiming on the bottom screen, which can be a little obnoxious. You're basically using your stylus to aim here, which is easier said than done. But it's doable. I've done it. It didn't take me too long to get, but it's still a pain in the ass game. Like I said, you literally have to be perfect. You can't miss a target. You can't miss a shot. You have to hit every target precisely, or you will not get the perfect reward. So, as you can see, more targets are showing up. It gets a little bit trickier here, so just take your time. That being said, the targets are going to start being moving targets soon that will not stop at all. And that's where you have to, that's where things start to get, there we go. The girls start showing up and all the targets will be moving now. And we have to basically be perfect. I just like aiming down the center at this point and just hitting them as they come up in the center here. It tends to work out pretty well. It becomes more of a rhythm game than anything else then. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I shot an extra arrow and I shot a girl. I just ruined my chance to get the perfect, but I might be able to salvage it to get the 1,700 points we need to get the minimum goal, and I did. So we at least got the first reward, which I'm not sure if we can get both rewards at the same time. I've never actually done that before, but we got the first reward. And that's what's important. So, 1850 points. Because of that, we get ourselves a prize, a bigger quiver. So now we can hold up to, I believe, 30 arrows? Yeah, okay. That's cool. Because you start with 29, we can hold 30. So if you get 2,000 points or more, you get an even better prize. So, yeah, I'll pay you 20 more rupees, guy. We're gonna go ahead and get the perfect prize this time. So this time we have to hit every target. If I hadn't panicked and double shot that, I would have been good to go. So I'm gonna just kind of focus here a bit and see if I can't get a perfect score. If I can't do it here, I will cut to the attempt that I get it, because it might take me multiple attempts at this point, so. But let's see how it goes. Because reasons. I'm not gonna be talking too much, I think yeah, because that'll happen if I start talking. Alright, so that's a guaranteed loss. You pretty much have to be No, I don't want to continue, I want to quit. There we go. I have the spirit of adventure, sir. It's just that your minigame has nothing to do with adventure, and it's really dumb. So I'm going to cut to the attempt that this actually works. If I'm talking right now, it means it actually did work. I didn't cut at all. And then, everything is fine with the world. But let's see how it goes. Alright, focusing. Focusing. Gonna get all the targets. For some reason, I actually kind of find it easier when the targets are moving. You just get more into the zone then. It's these stationary ones that are almost kind of a bit tougher because you actually have to aim. You can't just dial down the center. Called ATT, or whatever the heck that commercial goes. I kind of went through that other sign's side to get that one. I kind of did it again, but it worked. And all right, making progress. So far, so good. Oh, the girls are here, which means the moving targets are here. The moment you see a girl, you know that the moving targets are coming. So just dial down the center and just don't panic. It'll almost always give you a chance to hit all of the targets if you just hit in the center and just time your arrows. Just don't panic, don't hit any girls, and you'll be good to go. We're almost there, come on. Come on. Just need 2 more. Okay, we got exactly 2,000. Does that count? 2,000 points? We got it! Alright, so that was like literally the last shot that did there. You literally have, as you can see, every single target has to be hit. Or you might be able to get 20-50. That, if for some reason things just time out and you can get an extra target in there, you might be able to get 2,050, but you have to be exactly perfect in order to get it. It has no leeway whatsoever, because if you think about it, if you miss one, then the next one will be 10, the next will be 20, 30, 40, so you'll miss 100 points total. Like I said, you're lucky to get 20-50. That's like really being nice. You're more than likely just only going to have enough points for 2,000, so you cannot miss a single arrow. It's extremely unforgiving. That being said, this is extremely forgiving, because if you want to get the next bow quiver upgrade, it's just right here in the store. So, we got 1, and we got 2. And we thus have the maximum quiver already. Just like how we got the maximum bombs pretty much right away, we already have the maximum quiver. We now have the ability to hold 40 arrows, so that's handy. Just like that, we can now shoot as many arrows as we darn well please. And I'm okay with that. So, with that, not really much else to do on Molida Island. Let's head here. Why are you here, old man? How did you get here? You don't have a boat! How did you fly on your cane? Are you a witch? Well, you're clearly something more than just an old man, that's for sure. So, Oshus is here to tell us a story. Limebix's just like, what the hell are you doing here? On my demon boat. So, just our boat in the background just makes me cry. So, we're gonna learn more about the story, the plot today. Because, Ciela is no ordinary fairy, if you've guessed. She is actually, in fact, a spirit. And everyone's like, whoa! Really? So yeah, I guess all the fairies are spirits if you think about it. I mean, you're kind of the only fairy who's a fairy here. Are there even, I don't even think, no, there isn't fairies, because, like, there's the purple potion instead that kind of acts as fairies do in a Zelda game. But yeah, Ciela, who lost her memory, she actually was, in fact, the spirit of courage. But, what we found there were basically the remnants of her lost powers and her memories. Her memories were separated from her body and entrapped in the Temple of Courage. So, the two fairies will fuse and become one again. And with that, the spirit of courage, the true spirit of courage, not this just white fairy thing, but a yellow fairy, because if we had red fairy, they have a blue fairy. You gotta fill out all the primary colors. What are you, grade school? So, we get your typical Zelda sort of mystical, oh my god, magical things are happening music! And indeed, magical things are happening as the two fairies turn purple for some reason. Apparently, when you are combining, you turn purple for some strange reason, and the sky goes black, and lightning happens, and this is a weird process, I have to admit. So these are how fairies are, well, I guess not born. Born would be two fairies making one. Actually, no, two fairies are making one fairy. They're just, I don't even know where I'm going with this conversation. Let's just say that we have Ciela, and it's the Temple of the Spirit of Courage, and I'm just gonna stop talking for the rest of my life. But Ciela doesn't quite have her memories back, but she has her powers back. She is now the Spirit of Courage. All three spirits have been reunited. We now have all of their power, which means the ghost ship. We're coming for you, ghost ship. You can't hide from me. But Ciela seems really happy to be reunited with her abilities. So she's going to focus her powers with the other spirits. And they're going to locate the ghost ship. She's focusing. The camera's zooming in. Either that or they're just getting bigger. And she's able to focus and hear Tetra's voice. The ghost ship has been found, guys. We're actually going to be making an assault on the ghost ship soon to rescue Tetra. Is the game about to end? Well, of course not. This is the usual Zelda thing. Find the 3 MacGuffins. Stuff happens. Find more MacGuffins. More stuff happens. But everyone's happy. Tetra has been located. Can we rescue her? And Link's just like, whoa! Let's go! So, with the fairy's power, like I said, we've been able to have the ghost ship. She's, the spirit of courage's power is to sense evil. And she is awakened as the spirit of courage. So on and so forth. Life is good when you have magical powers. So now with our 3 fairy companions, which like I've mentioned before, by the way, we can use those spirit gems to power them up, and they actually are useful things. They stick with us the entire game, and they actually do contribute their power the entire game. They are actually useful MacGuffins for once. Like, what other Zelda game has MacGuffins that you can power up and actually help you out? It's actually one of the cooler parts of Phantom Hourglass, the whole fairy mechanic that we're actually going to, because don't forget we had 10 power gems, so we're actually going to explain the fairy mechanic in just a little bit here. We're actually going to go to the Spirit Island and do that very soon. Linebeck's like, alright, let's go on a trip. But first, another little conjecture. Who the heck are you, old man? Oshus? Who the heck are you? But the time isn't right for that. Well, the Oshus mysteries will be solved very soon. But not today. And Linebeck's just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm not even mad. Minimal saltiness, man. Minimal saltiness. So, with that, let's head to Spirit Island. We have a couple side questy things to take care of before we go assault the ghost ship, and if there's time left over, we will actually go ahead and assault the ghost ship today and see what happens. So, yeah, it gives you a reminder the ghost ship's hiding in the fog, so we're going to need to go there in order to deal with that. But like I said, Spirit Island seems like a good call today, so let's go ahead to Spirit Island. There's a ship in the background. Wait a moment here. There's more things to take care of. Apparently Linebeck has some enemies. With a sort of girl pirate. Who fires torpedoes apparently at us. Yep, he knows that girl, alright. It's, yeah, basically they apparently knew each other for a while, but her name's Jolene, and she's gonna be someone we're gonna be seeing throughout the game now who will be on the world map. And anytime we get near her, she's going to assault us, and we're gonna have to jump over these tornadoes to dodge her, although we took so long to turn around there that didn't really help. So you can jump over these tornadoes and try to get to a nearby island in order to escape. That being said, oh, nope, this one you can't escape apparently. She'll fire tornadoes and hurt your ship. If she catches up to you, or if you take too long to get away, she will catch up to you automatically, and apparently, I guess this one's scripted. She's always going to come assault you no matter what you do. So, time for us to fight Jolene, I guess, because she assaults our ship. We head down here into the cargo hold, and she heads down here too. Luckily, someone's hiding. See that conspicuous box? Yeah, come on, it's Linebeck. He's a coward, we know this. It's been 100 years? I kinda doubt that. That seems like quite an exaggeration. Hi, I'm a kid! You're not gonna hurt me, right? You won't ever hurt a little kid. I won't tell you anything, though, because I'm a little kid. We like secrets. Hey! I'm the hero of wins, lady! I will kick your... I've killed many a man. You think you have a chance against me? Well, I guess we're gonna find out, because she's going to try to assault us. So she will do power attacks every time she does. Use that as a chance to fight back. So she'll actually put some pressure on her. Wait for her to charge up her. Come on, do your super attack. Come on. Do your attack. Usually, if you pressure her, she just like goes for it. She really just doesn't want to go for her attack right now. Go for your power attack. I have you cornered. There we go. Get out of the way, and turn around and assault her again. That's basically the strategy is wait for her to try to do that attack, and then kill her. Come on. Lady, there we go. You missed. Too slow. And then you get into a sort of sword fight, rub your stylus on the screen, you'll disarm her, and with that we are victorious against Jolene. So, yeah, I'm a boy in green. I'm not a pet. But that's okay, because I kicked your butt. So what's the deal with her? Well, we'll learn more about that along the way. She has really weird eye makeup. I'm just gonna say that. Can I have her sword? I want this sword! Apparently I'm not allowed to have that sword. So Linebeck's been in this box this entire time, because, you know, it's good to hide in boxes. It's good for the back, you know? And every time you beat her away from the ship, because we will, basically she'll be on the world map. Every time we get near her, she'll attempt to assault our ship. And, we're shipping out. Yeah, well, I guess that's actually technically the term, so that's not even a pun. But basically, every time you win, you get money from Linebeck, but it's not really worth it, so whatever. Onwards to Spirit Island again. We were sidetracked, but let's unsidetrack ourselves because Spirit Island awaits, and we actually have some cool things we can do there, and then possibly a few other side quests. I might actually quickly pick up some treasure at the boat there as well, and we will go from there. So, Spirit Island. We have some mail as well, so, Mr. Mailman, what do you have in store for us today? Didn't we just fight her? We fought her once, and now she's sending us mail. This is a little strange. But it's a letter from Jolene. Oh, it's not apparently to us, it's to Joanne. Who is this Joanne character, though? Well, we're actually gonna learn, yeah, she's feisty. She's trying to murder us with a sword. I'm a little kid! She went to the ship and tried to murder us! What a jerk! I'm not gonna do any favors for her, but, apparently we got the wrong letter to her sister, and she asked about a weird mermaid costume obsession. Who do we know who was in a weird mermaid costume and is kind of trying to leech off some old creepy man? That might be who we're talking about here. So, yeah, well, she kind of already winded up in an old fisherman's net. It's actually kind of a funny pun there, because he's an old fisherman, and while he's not in her net, you know, they're kind of a thing, I guess. I don't even know what the heck. I don't even know what's going on there. To be honest, I don't want to know. Go back to your family, old adventurer. Go back to your family. So, because we got the wrong letter, I guess, it's now our job to be the postman and deliver it in her stead. So, if you do that, you'll get a reward. The clue is a mermaid costume. It's pretty obvious who we're going to, so we'll make a quick pit stop on the way there, on the way to the fog. We'll go ahead and stop there and deliver that letter. But first, adventure awaits, because we have the Spirit Island. We have 10. We have 10 of these, and as such, we can get some mighty fine rewards going on here. So, Springs filled with the light. So let's present our 10 power gems. We have 10 power gems. We can upgrade our Spirit of Power. We can upgrade one of our MacGuffins. So, well, there's no reason not to. So, the Spirit of Power gets infused with the 10 Spirit Gems. And, well, we'll get a nice reward for it. A powered up Spirit of Power. We got another fairy! So, our sword burns with flames. You can basically swap spirits at the collection screen. And, depending on which fairy you equip, you can get different powers. This one will actually power up our sword and make us do more damage. So, we now have a damage upgrade. Celia's a little sad that we're gonna... By the way, in case you haven't noticed, on our map here, Celia's now yellow. So that's kind of cool. Nice little touch. But, we can now change our fairies, though. Equip the Spirit Power. Unfortunately, we can't equip any of the other ones now until we upgrade them as well. But with that, our sword's powered up. It's actually, literally on fire. So we have a fire sword now. And also our little stylus indications now red little fairy. So, these don't have anything important to tell us, do they? I have a pot on my head. So, yeah, 20, yeah, that's the usual, and this doesn't have anything important, right? I forget what these say, just in case I'm forgetting something. So, yeah, equip spirits that are powered up. Basically, go to the collection screen, and you power up your spirits. Also, I'm kind of curious, we have, yeah, the letter is on here, so, cool. So, we have a letter to bring, we have a powered up spirit that gives us the ability to have Fire Sword for extra damage. So, like, this game wasn't easy enough, we're gonna have extra mail to go to, apparently. Okay. Well, we now have even more mail delivery. Letter from Salvatore. So the guy with the bomb, the cannon minigame. Okay, that's cool. So what do you have to say? Greetings! Yes, I clearly was looking for a note for you, because you're a guy. He apparently is a very lonely man. But, just for that, he'll give us a reward, actually. A wisdom gem. So, go us, getting some more wisdom gems, always a good thing. We're gonna be getting a lot of wisdom gems now because we're gonna want to upgrade our Spirit of Wisdom soon. So, that'll be our next upgrade of sorts. And then we'll get enough to power up Celia as well. So that's all we have to do on this island for now. Let's, go ahead and deliver some mail. That's really gonna be our... Actually, let's go ahead and just pick up some treasures while we're in the area. As long as we're in the area, I see no harm in picking up these treasures and just getting a little bit of extra cash flow, just in case. If Beetle was anywhere near here, I'd actually totally go talk to Beetle and try to get some more ship parts, but unfortunately, he is nowhere nearby, so we'll go to Beetle whenever he's actually in the area, I guess. So, Or maybe I'll even do it in between videos, because it looks like we're not going to go ahead and do the ghost ship this episode. We might do it next time, but as you can see, these enemies are upgrading quite dramatically. We now have one of these guys in here as well, so kill all the small fries, and then deal with the big guy here. The best bet's still, once again, using the boomerang to sort of just do the... There we go, boomerang. There we go. Smack him in the back, circle around him, destroy him. Now with our fire sword, he's gonna go down in many less hits. So as you can see, it gets harder and harder to earn your treasures, but the later you get into the game. But we should get some pretty rewards for it. Maybe even get a piece of coral. Get another 1,500 rupees could be worth our time. So we'll be seeing this guy quite often. He's a good source of rewards. So give me my money, boy. Got a Rudo crown. That's kind of useless. Got a Helmrock Broom, that's also useless. Give me coral! Also useless. Come on, give me more, something good. Okay, that's decent. What else do we have? Wow, we still have more. Well, that was a bunch of useless stuff, but it's a little bit of money, so it's still worth the time. So, like I said, golden ship parts cost like 1,800 to 2,000 rupees if I remember correctly. So if we're gonna be buying some of those, we're actually gonna need a decent amount of cash flow. So get the cash now, so you won't need to get it later. Anyway, let's head up to go deliver that letter. So we're gonna go ahead and head up to the northwestern map and deal with that letter. At that point, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode before we go to assault the ghost ship. It makes more sense. It might make next episode a bit lengthy, but we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead, deliver our letter here, and we might actually have even more mail, if I actually am remembering correctly. We're probably gonna have even more things for the postman to deliver to us. Either that or it's going to happen a bit later on. I'm not sure, but as you can see, we're starting to get a lot of mail here. And we're going to start getting, the more we do in the game, the more active we are, the more rewards we're going to get. So I'm curious if there's going to be even more things in the mailbox. And the answer is yes, we do actually. Special delivery, once again. Today is the Postman episode where the postman is everywhere. So this is a letter from Romanos. It's actually going to tell us, I believe, about the fact that he has the minigame unlocked, even though we've already beaten it. So yeah, exciting new calling. Yeah, so come visit him. You'll get a bow and a heart container that we already technically have. But we get ourselves a tropical plow. Well, we're getting some stuff from the tropical set, I guess. That's certainly an interesting plow. Unfortunately, I well, actually I don't need the utility set, so I actually could put a palm tree on my boat if I so chose. Which is incredibly tempting. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know yet. We'll see. So, let's go ahead and visit her and give her the letter that we need. So, we have a letter for you. Give you the letter. Give me the rewards. You're still a creep. I guess you can see that they're related, actually. They have the same eye makeup. Never really noticed that. Interesting. So, she's gonna read her letter about things and stuff. And, yeah, she dresses up as a mermaid and her sister dresses up as a pirate. Just a weird family these people are. A very strange family. So we're gonna get some rewards for our effort. Another wisdom gem. So I believe that takes us up to 8, I wanna say. So we're actually getting fairly close to upgrading our wisdom as well. Yeah, we're at 8 now. So we're actually making pretty good progress on that. We'll be able to upgrade very soon, which will be kind of nice. So hey, you're a guy. Don't appreciate it. Get the heck out. There is another side questy thing we could do, but we're actually gonna get... actually, you know what? As long as we're doing side questy stuff now, maybe we can go ahead and just take care of that in this episode. Might actually just be a good call to just get it out of the way now so it's not in the way for a future video. I know the video's already been kind of lengthy, but... And there's a fish nearby, which is extremely tempting. Oh, what the heck, fishing diversion, let's go do it, and then we'll go take on that other side quest thing. Oh, the fish is going the other way. Darn you, fish! You fooled me today. I mean, we can, like, get more of these fishes and turn them in for rewards and stuff. It's kind of worthwhile, but meh. I don't want to waste our time. So, with that, let's head on the slate to... I always forget how to draw this. What's the symbol we have to draw here? It's like... I don't remember. Sea chart. What am I drawing? That. Okay, this is the one I always forget for some reason. It's this. There we go. Let's head to Mercy Island quickly and take care of, I guess, that sort of... Yeah, let's take care of it now because it's just the best time to fit it in. So we'll go ahead, deal with it now, and then end the episode from there. And probably go see Beetle, and then head to the ghost ship in the next episode. That seems like a good call. So, quickly taking care of that, and then we, the ghost ship. Next episode, guys. We head into the fog. We use our spirits to locate the ghost ship. We rescue Tetra. It's gonna be an exciting episode for sure, so let's really get some side questy stuff done, and we will be on our way. So if we head up here, if we remember correctly, there was an eye we could shoot in that cave we found up here. We're going to go ahead and shoot that eye right now and get the reward that we get for doing that, because if we don't do it now, basically, we're gonna have to fit it in on the way to the spirit next time we go to the Temple of the Ocean King. And that's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, so I'm just gonna get out of the way right now, and we will go from there. So all these enemies that I don't want to deal with, get out the way. I have a fire sword. I will shoot you with my fire sword. It'll hurt, and it'll be good. So, I over here shoot with our new bow, which we have, what, 50 arrows now? Yeah, that was definitely a 50, wasn't it? We do. So we actually have 50 arrows. That's pretty solid. That's a solid amount of arrows. You know what? I don't like you, but I'm gonna kill you anyway. So, because you're giving 20 rupees. And yeah, 4 hits now, that's all it takes. Just 4 normal hits, and jump attacks to do even more damage. So we can kill him extra fast with our fire sword. It's actually kind of nice. So we get a little hint here. Cliffside has a hidden weak spot. We have to shine a beam parallel with the temple between the line between that temple and the Mersey Tavern. So if you head to your map and draw said line from here to here, we have to shine a light that's parallel to that. You actually remember how lights happen in this game. You actually have to spawn one of the statue things, which you can do when you hit that thing with the arrow. So hit that, and we now have to shine a light parallel to that. So let's turn the light on here, and let's go ahead and rotate it. The parallel line is going to be the one right here. So we want to go follow this line here and bomb the wall right where it shines, which would be right here, because it has a weakness, implying that you want to bomb said weakness. And it's actually a hidden cave here, which will lead us to more rewards. So I guess the further you kind of get into this cave, the more rewards you end up finding. It's kind of a bit of an endeavor of sorts. So we're going to go ahead, head along this very long bridge here, which I'm not sure why there's a very long bridge here. I think that might have something to do with other stuff later, potentially. I forget exactly how that works, but for now, there's not much else we can do here. We head into this island in the upper right. We can get a little bit of a shortcut over here by hitting the switch. We can get a shortcut back to the mainland. And from here, we just have a couple rewards to get. First of all, if you go head up here, you'll actually meet a very strange man. What the heck are you? His name's Friedel. I guess he kind of looks like Beetle. Maybe they're cousins or something. But he basically he gives you a little song about these magic boxes. It's a box full of magic. You put basically ship parts and treasure inside, and you can link with other people then to exchange it with other parts. So I guess this is how you exchange parts in this game. You put ship parts in here, and you'll exchange them with other players that you connect to. I guess just other players that you'll get whatever they put in their box when you use tag mode or battle mode with them. Honestly, I've never done the multiplayer in this game, so I don't really know exactly how it works. But we're not gonna bother with that. We don't really have any unwanted ship parts or treasure parts. It's not really anything important. But there is something important here. Another wisdom gem. So that's 3 wisdom gems today. We're actually 1 wisdom gem away now from being able to upgrade our spirit. As far as I'm aware, there's not any more wisdom gems we can get, unfortunately. I think the next wisdom gem will be when we go into the Temple of the Ocean King again, which won't be for a bit, but we will be able to upgrade our spirit very soon. For now, though, guys, the only other thing I'm going to do is, I guess, change my ship part so that I can have because I don't think the drill really matters right now, and I kind of feel like having a prow that is, I feel like having a prow that is a plant. So, we now have a palm tree on our boat. We don't have, the tropical hull, too, do we? No, we don't. That'd be unfortunate. That'd be kind of cool to have the tropical set, so maybe we'll get that at some point. Because, yeah, that shouldn't change. Yeah, our stamina is still 5, so it doesn't alter our health at all. And now we have a palm tree on our boat, and it's a good day to live. So with that, guys, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. A bit of a lengthier episode than I intended, but we got a lot of side questy stuff done. In the next episode, guys, we're heading to the demon ship, and we're taking the fight to them, and we're gonna go rescue Tetra, the ghost ship, I guess, technically. Going to go rescue Tetra. It's time to take the fight to this evil that stole our girl! Unacceptable. So we'll do that in the next episode, guys. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, guys, before you guys complain, I actually just figured out, I was looking at a guide, and actually you can do something on this bridge here right now, so I figured I would quickly throw this in at the end of the previous episode. Take your boomerang, and there's actually a switch right here. You can hit the boomerang, so I actually have the item that I can get this already, because I knew there was one of these over here, I just wasn't sure if I could get it yet. Turns out I can. You actually can get yourself a Courage gem in here as well, so we now have an extra Courage gem as well. Thought I'd just add this in at the end of the video because I completely forgot that that was a thing you could do. That bridge actually has a purpose. So, Courage gem get. That'll be all for now, guys. So like I said in the next episode, Ghost Ship! I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.